Hello and welcome back to the Tenkai project, Masoukishin, the Lord of Elemental. Last time, remember, we actually ended Act 1. And now, after everything that has happened, it's time for us to continue on into Act 2, which starts in episode 26. Taking advantage of the mass data panic, the Sidenote Union started their surprise invasion. However, due to the massive size of the kingdom of Langran, it was difficult to patrol it regularly. Sidonian guerrilla tactics kept the conflict a stalemate. Soon after, General Kirkus and Prince Phaelord's forces finally began to force Sidonia's retreat. But even the chaos had not reached its apex. An incident involving the summoning of serpent whelps caused a surge in combat forces never seen before. Phaelord and Kirkus knew that the situation was worsening and decided to call a mutual truce. Their combined forces eventually succeeded in wiping out the evil Sidonians from the Langran kingdom once and for all. However, the two started fighting amongst themselves. It was Masaki and the other three Masoukishin heroes who finally brought about reconciliation. Thus, with a successful armistice negotiated, peace had finally returned to the Lagias for now. However, unrest began to ferment amongst the people, sparked by the mass summoning events. After the fourth Super Robot War, Masaki returned to Lagias with new friends Lune and Myo. It was peaceful for a time. Ryun or Yune. I'm gonna call her Yune. So if you don't remember her, they mentioned Super Robot Tyson 4. We're gonna probably mention that as EX. So therefore, she came from original generation. So Ryun or Lune is quote unquote Masaki's future girlfriend.
Hey Masaki, got a moment?
Yeah. There's not much to do lately.
So let's hang out for a while. I want to ask you something.
Huh? Oh, what's up?
I want to talk about what happened. There's a lot I don't know about you when I think about it.
That's not like something I like to talk about.
Don't be shy. I want to know more about this new world.
Alright, I guess it can't hurt. Episode 26, Memorial Day. If you want to know why I had to read it so fast, it's because it only gives me like a moment to read it, so I had to like speed read it. Okay, just like that. I had to read like. So if you're wondering why I had to read it like that, that's the only reason. I have a moment of a window of opportunity to read the preface. So that's the only reason.
What? But that's what happened before I came here.
I've been hunting Shu ever since. At some point, I finally caught up with him. Let me put it. I've been hunting Shu ever since. At some point, I finally caught up with him at the South Pole. And you actually get the chance to either just know more or just like leave it as is. So let's let Masaki tell what's going on. That was right after the Capitol was destroyed. I headed up to the surface to follow suit. I didn't know where he could have been, but on a hunch, I headed to the South Pole, and what do you know, he was there.
So you just met him by chance?
Oh, yeah.
And let me guess, rather than heading there, you just happened there instead? You got it, Al!
Test me else. Either way, at the South Pole, I found myself at a terrible scene. What in the world?
The United Army forces are at a bigger mess than me and a roll of toilet paper on Saturday night.
Oh my. You're here too. Could it be that you have been chasing me all this time? Shoo, you bastard! Destroying Langran was... Shoo, you bastard! Destroying Langran just wasn't enough! And now you're even bent on wrecking the surf too? Oh, I would never do such a thing. Not yet. This time I was putting those who used me in their place. I can't just leave you here. You're too dangerous! I have to get rid of you once and for all! Goodness, I've never heard you say something like that. How you are not bored with that by now is beyond my comprehension. Shoot it! Here I come! Unfortunately, I do not have time to entertain you. Dr. Beyond Solar is expecting me, and it would not do to keep him waiting. Yeah, for those who want to know, if you remember Super Robot Tyson Original Generation, that was technically number 4. The Game Boy Advance game. That's technically in story on how Shu falls into place with that. So therefore, if you never played Super Robot Tyson OG, I have it up on YouTube. You can check it out in backlog. I've done both OG1 and OG2. So therefore, this is related to Super Robot Tyson OG. And Beyond Zodark, if you don't know, he's basically the guy who was heading up the Divine Crusaders. And at one point they were considered the enemy, since there were 2 teams. And the ones you already know are Busei, Ray, and I forgot that girl's name. So there were 2 teams. You had ATX, which are headed by Kyosuke, Bullet, and Excelsior. And then there's Team SRX, which are basically the 3 I mentioned, featuring Ray, short for Radies, Ryusei, and I forgot what's her name, green hair chick. Those two among the whole class of people that were part of the group of both the Shirogane and the Kurogane. There were 2 teams depending on which side you took. You either took SRW, or not SRW. You either took SRX or ATX, and both had different storylines. So therefore, if you took ATX, I'll just say this: if you took the Kyosuke side, which is ATX, you get to fight mainly with Kyosuke's party, and you will meet up with SRX, which is Ryusei's party. So, therefore, Original Generation is basically linked into the Gaiden, Masoukishin. So, for those who want to know, link both games together, it would make sense. So this is what she was referencing, Dr. Beyond Zoldar. Beyond. Now then, I bid you adieu. Wait, damn, he got away!
How'd you go to Chelsea? Huh?
Who's that Dr. Beyond guy he was talking about?
I don't know. Our last resident took us up front. This month, our last resident took us during the concept. Took us no Sarah's not as his Malcolm.
Guess it's worth looking into.
And that's when you found out about the Divine Crusaders, huh?
Yeah, the DC. Yeah, the Divine Crusaders, a secret society created by your father, Dr. Beyond Zoldar. Before long, the DC began their world conquest. Again, original generation, that's when it happened.
That was the DC war, and after that was the second Super Robot War.
In original generation, it would be considered Super Robot type original generation. So mind you, when this game came out, this was during the Game Boy games. So mind you, Masoukishin is linked to Super Robot Tyson original generation. And this is being referenced as what went on as the second Super Robot War, which is original generation 1. She was involved in that stuff as well, and I wasn't able to sell things with him at the time.
My dad's ideas were too unrealistic. There's no way that his plans would end well. Thank you for stopping him.
Actually, he wasn't wrong. Half a year later, aliens did begin to invade Earth. This is mentioning original generation 2.
Inspector War, also known as the Third Super Robot War.
Otherwise known as original generation 2. So yes, the Game Boy games are actually referenced here.
By the way, do you know what today? By the way, do you know what day tomorrow is?
Eh? Why? What's special about tomorrow?
I knew you'd forget. Tomorrow marks 1 year since we first met.
Has it been that long already? My ground's calendar is a bit different than the one on the surface.
If you don't take in consideration intercalary months, intercalary months,
Intercalary.
If you don't take in consideration intercalary months, they're not so different. A lot has happened this year.
Yeah, you're right.
Both Prince Sam and General Kirkus are both dead.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember the first time we met?
Yeah, I remember.
Since then, I've been fighting with you guys against those Inspector Aliens and the Reborn DC.
So she has been around Misaki since the original generation games. Otherwise known on Super Nintendo as Super Robot Tyson EX.
You know, I still remember very well what happened after we defeated the aliens.
Shoot.
I thought he was suspicious even when he was helping my dad. I never expected him to be reduced to that. After we defeated the alien boss, Wendigo, she turned on us.
Maybe I might do Super Robot Tyson EX if it gets translated. That was impressive, everyone. We don't need you to tell us that! Every single patch of planet Earth has been destroyed. Now I can finally rise to power without anything in my way. What are you... No, you can't be serious! But I am. I have been waiting for this moment. The moment where you are strong enough to face me in battle. It would be such a waste to put Grans on against someone weaker than myself. I see. Then I won't hold back.
She was being manipulated by Volcrest all that time.
I guess. It was never clear if he knew about that or not. That still pisses me off.
Fighting your grandson wasn't easy.
You could say that again. That thing was a monster. You bastard! Can you do something about your language? It is quite vulgar. Shut the hell up! Why are you doing this? What's the point? There is no need for reason. I am merely doing what my heart tells me to. Nothing more, nothing less. Here I go! Cosmic Nova! What? Impossible! Well played. You defeated your grandson. For this, I've no regrets. I fought a good fight. Everything perishes eventually. This time it was my turn. That's all there is to it. Now I too finally managed to break all my chains. You are a damn fool! Damn it! I'm sure that Shu's humanity died that day, but
It was brought back to life by the Zona.
of course, now the stage has been moved to that gift.
What are you two doing all the way out here? Wait, let me guess. You're on a date?
And here's another annoying girl.
Now that I think about it, I don't know how Mio got this. Huh? Did I tell you? No, you didn't. Thank you for a treat. I was still going to galaxy far, far away. I was sleeping in my room. Suddenly. Huh? Is that good?
Hey, there's someone there.
A servitor with a path through the gate. Awesome! It's a girl, man.
Hey, you there? Are you alright? Jeez, talk about a deep sleeper. Hey, wake up already.
Good morning already.
Oh, you finally came to. Well, more like you woke up.
What are you doing in my room? Get out!
Well, hey, go, stop! Take a look. Does it look like your room?
No, what? Why did you bring me here? My military boy, he won't be getting any ransom money from them.
What girl? Don't you remember what happened? You've been something.
It's I became a murderer!
Oh, you shut up and listen to me already! Alright, so, long story short, this place is like this, the world that exists in the hollow sphere inside the earth, you've been summoned here. We happen to find you passed out. Well, more like asleep, so here I am, trying to get you somewhere safe. You got all that?
No.
So, what?
So why are you making this crap up? Oh, I get it. You must be struck down by my beauty. That's why you kidnapped me. You must think that if you marry me, you won't be punished for your crimes. I'm flattered. I mean, you don't look half bad yourself, but let me tell you, girls hate pushy guys. You should have just asked me out.
Don't be ridiculous! Why would I want to marry a 5th grader like you?
5th grader? I'll love you now that I'm 15 already!
Damn. No way! That's how it happened? What?
Now that I think about it, you're pissing me off, Masaki. How could you have mistaken me for a 5th grader?
Jeez, you're still on that?
You ended up being chosen by Zamzine as a child, but I don't really know the details.
Yeah, how did this happen?
Yeah, I'm curious. It happened when that city in Zion was under attack.
Hello, Zanzi! Go! Lieutenant General, wait, you need a control coefficient of 75 to subjugate Zamzi's guardian spirit. 70's gonna be enough. We need a Masoukishin to fight the other Masoukishin.
Zamzi!
Those bastards! They must have stolen it.
This is impossible! And I want to see it took. I want to be controlled, and I'll choose him here.
It may be the work of course spells like this. Zamzi's guardian spirit is of the earth enemy. If he was forced by a Gisa fire, it would be controlled by someone other than its chosen head. However, forcing it to act as Gisa really must be causing Zamzi incredible pain.
Does that mean you can feel Zamzi's heart, you?
Being capable of handling Diablo so easily and being able to read Zamzi's feelings can only mean one thing.
You must have been chosen by Zamzi. But no, too soon. She's already.
I know how you feel, Teddy, but...
You're wrong, Misaki. I'm not talking about the past. I also think that Neo is ready to... guys, they're coming.
Look, Teddy, let's talk about that later. We must deal with these jerks first. Then we can try to take back Zamzi.
This is a clip show, Mike.
As you see, we did get it back, and here I am. Zamzi's hero. Cool story, right? Anyway, I was all doing something else at the time, so there are a few things I missed. Why did Prince Phil act the way he did?
Yeah, huh?
He was a man with a strong sense of responsibility.
He was too eager to free Langran from the Sidonian invasion. In order to increase Langran's war potential, he decided to summon more surface dwellers, but something went wrong. As a result, he summoned more than was ever planned.
We didn't know that at the time, though. Not only that, but His Highness was also very sick. He only had about half a year left.
He felt rushed because he had very little time left. That's why he thought he had no other choice.
Unifying idea using military power would only leave hatred behind. There's no way that peace would last very long.
As Masoukishin heroes, there was only one thing we could do: defeat His Highness ourselves. That was our duty. That's why I had to. What's wrong? I don't need any mercy. Perform your duty as a Masoukishin herald. All right, I won't hold back. Yaki! Kopu Nova! You're good. It's all over. This is for the best. Celia, Monica, I won't ask you to understand my reasoning, but please try to forgive me. I would have loved to keep living with you, watching over you. I'm sure it would have been fun.
Hey, why won't you object? This is the case with me, there, isn't there?
Sorry, Cydia. I had it removed. There was no plagues. I was going to die anyway.
No, please, brother. I know I still love you, too.
Is that you, Monica? Thank goodness you're okay.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to hurt you.
Over. Look.
Ew!
I had to kill Prince Phil, the man who taught me the duty of an elemental lord herald, from my own hands. Being a herald was never such a heavy burden as that moment.
Oh, Prince Phil. Yeah, bro, I can take you.
Those are some interesting sound effects, alright.
Hi there. Let's change subject. Nene, tell me about Jim Curtis.
Now that I think about it, I don't know much about what happened either. I never think he'd be such an ambitious man. Well, let's go there.
There's nobody here, are you sure? This is the place?
Yes, we are just ready. There he is! Wait, that is not Jim.
Oh, Mr. Yaylock, it's been a while!
Who might you be?
Don't you remember? It's Dave Zatchford.
Gosh, you've changed in the last 2 years. I did not know that you joined the army.
Well, you know how the world goes.
Are you here to represent your father, General Curtis?
Yes, well, more like his messenger. My father is conversing with Prince Phil, so he'll be late.
He is talking with His Highness. About what?
I don't know, you didn't tell me the details. Sorry if I may butt in, but is this kid General Curtis' son? Kid! You know, you don't look much older than me. I'm 18, you know. What? You're actually older than me, huh? Sorry, it's just that you look kind of unreliable.
Oh. As unreliable as Noah halfway. There you go.
How old are you? I just turned 17. My name's Ashford, but you can call me Dash. What's your name? Not sure why this has become a new deal. Oh well, my new name is Zola. Everybody calls me Yoon, though. Yoon. What a nice name. You think so? Your robot looks very cool. You're just flattering me. I mean, it looks a lot like you. It's so cute. Cute, really?
Dash! What are you even doing? You're a man! Don't beat around the bush, just say it!
You're dead! I mean, General Kirk!
Sorry, makes you see. Yes, Dash told us you were worth off with his family. Good then. I'll get to the point. I have formed an alliance with him. On the condition that Thaddeus becomes the new successor to the throne.
Huh? What? But that's...
I know it sounds absurd, but I can't throw away my dream. My dream to unify Langran and all of Zacchaeus with my own two hands. In doing so, you are ignoring the will of the people! Besides, their specific order of succession. Lord Fair has done nothing to lose his pride. Right now, the problem is in the fear of the people. The real problem is restoring Langran to its former glory. I think this is the best way to use their cause. In other words, restore Langran and use its might to forcefully unite. Let me read that again. In other words, restore Langran and use its might to forcefully unite Zacchaeus into a single nation. Yes, that's the only way to create long-lasting peace. I want you to help me achieve this challenge. I just want to bring peace to Zacchaeus.
Hold it!
You are rude. That girl from the service. What is it?
What you're trying to do is called world domination.
That's not it. I'm really trying to bring peace to...
Don't even try. It won't work on me. No matter how you butter it up, it won't change what your brilliant plan actually is. Your eyes have that illuminated look just like his did. My father said the same thing, but in the end, his fuse was cut short. I'm not trying to be negative, but when you rely solely on power, you'll end up being beaten by someone even more powerful.
King of the Hill.
The more power you get, the more you'll feel the need to rely on it. You resist other tactics entirely. It's a revolting circle. You should try to find a better outlet for your leadership skills. There has to be something, otherwise you'll lose contact with everything else. I'm shocked when I look at you. I see a man that's drunk on his desire to be in charge.
That reminds me of someone I used to know.
Except during a power surge.
I did not think you were so bitchy.
Wait, I have more wits. If I were to collect a...
What, sir?
Wait, I have more wits. If I were to make a collect call from the service, would Kirkus accept the charges?
I take that back. You see, Buds, I know what you're trying to say, but I'm positive I won't change my ways. I haven't come to this conclusion without thinking it through. I have pondered this for a long time. Even if I am considered to be here now, I know that history will remember me for having done the right thing.
Only if you manage to do it, that is. History has a longer list of losers than winners.
True that. General, I have told you this before, but I have a duty as a Masoukishin-The hero.
I will not be able to ignore what you are trying to do. In other words, you will fight against me. Yes. I understand. In theory, I should not. I understand. In theory, I should have to kill you here now, if I'm not that kind of man. After all, we have fought together as comrades. Then I will lead a general offensive against the Sidonian army. When that matter is solved, we'll settle our own dispute.
That's all I'll say. You know those puns you made weren't exactly top notch, right? Well, excuse me, Princess! Anyway, General Kirkus took action not long
after we discovered Kelly's body, though. He resorted to using force.
After General was defeated by Prince Sale's army, he even started working for... After the General was defeated by Prince Sale's army, he even started working with the Luzons. But in the end...
I do not know what we will find.
Whatever it is, you can leave it to me.
So, we finally... Good! I thought the super elemental project was suspended! It could be called Euclid. Someone's just gonna call it Euclid! I thought the Masoukishin project was suspended! I decided to continue the project with secrecy. At this amount of power, there is nothing to fear. No matter what evil approaches, it will be struck down by my justice. I will unify all of the gears and create a new peaceful world. I do not care how many innocent people are involved in this unification. Sometimes innovation requires sacrifice. I wouldn't be able to accomplish anything if I was scared spitting in little blood.
Spoken like a true villain. There is only one reason why you're not able to accomplish anything without spilling blood. Your incompetence as a leader.
Say what you will, but I will never desist. Now face me!
Euclid was strong. General Kirkus was fighting for his life.
Your Masoukishin, huh?
Take one wrong step, and even the Masoukishin could end up like that.
Cho Masoukishin, super elemental.
Yeah, General Kirkus wouldn't listen to any... Yeah, General Kirkus wouldn't listen to reason anymore. We were forced to put him down.
Calic smash. Stop this, General Kirkus! It is all over already! No, it can't be over! If I stop now, I'll be spitting on the memory of all the soldiers who died for my cause! So, he's being Tokugawa Ieyasu. That's what Kirkus is actually resembling right now. He's starting to sound like Tokugawa Ieyasu. Yes! Would you choose to be bound by the dead rather than to cherish life? I know certain people like that. If I don't do this, it would be like admitting that everything I did was useless. I can't do that! I'll never do that! Copy. Alright. I shall provide you with karmic retribution. Correct smash! Nandato! Why? You could so should be stronger than any of you. How could I lose?
I warned you. This is what happens when you rely too much on power alone. Dad, you have to check!
No, I wouldn't be able to live with the shame. Zash, my son, please take care of your mother and your sister. Livia.
Dad!
Jenner Crickets was both talented and ambitious. He sure hit that fat well.
A lot of stuff has happened, but in the end, peace has finally returned to Lagia.
There's still some problems here and there, though.
The biggest problem was finding a new heir to the throne.
Yeah, neither Monaco nor Delius wanted to be separated from Shu.
Who's the current king then?
I don't remember his name. I think he's Phineas' second cousin or something.
Did you call me?
You're here too, Saya. We were just chatting.
Of course, someone would come along. The one time I'm alone with him. I ran into Ahmad earlier.
Huh. I thought he was hanging out with Shu.
I don't know the details, but it looks like he's doing his own thing now. I guess all winged heralds are similar, in a way.
Kennedy isn't anything like us, you know.
Anyway, Ahmad told me why Kristoff's personality changed.
Something about breaking free from Volcrest, right?
What, you knew already?
Nah, Shu mentioned something about it once, but I really don't know the details.
Want to hear about it?
Sure.
You know that Luzon revived Kristoff, right? After that, he wanted to revive Volcrest. That's when...
We're getting a hell of a lot of backstory here. First, Princess Monica. Go to the highest platform.
It's okay. If not, then we've got a problem.
You don't need the muscle key. Leave it!
No, wait, no!
Why, you little... We don't really need to be so formal now, do we? Alright, then, first show, please stand in front of Princess Monica. This should be fine. Indeed. Now recite the fourth passage. Death and destruction, partial to all. Everything was once created, and then eventually will fall. Now plunge the blade into the sacrifice.
Please be swift, Master. I don't want to feel the pain of a second chance. Don't be such a baby. If it were me, I'd ask to take it slow. Besides, don't you know that the first time is supposed to...
Do not disrupt the ritual! Please, Lord Shu, make haste!
Monica, in order to be respected, Volcrest needs the feeling of sorrow and despair that his believers feel after being betrayed. The stronger, the better. You understand? It has to be that feeling of despair after everything you believed in completely crumbles.
It doesn't matter to me. My life is yours, Master.
Now, Lord Shu!
I know. Here it comes.
What just happened?
So how does it feel to be betrayed, Lazar?
Lord Shu, what do you...
Since you believe so much in that false god, I thought you enjoyed being the key sacrifice to his return. Try to smile a little.
Did you just call Volcrus false?
Yes, why shouldn't I?
This is impossible! You're bound to Volcrus! How could you go against him?
It's all thanks to you as well. Your resurrection spell was imperfect. When I came back to life, I had no recollection of such events. I was no longer bound to Volcrus.
No, this can't be happening!
Don't worry, Zal. Volcrus is still going to be resurrected. I'm just going to use your life instead.
What are you going to do to Volcrus?
I was supposed to be controlled by Volcrus all of my life. But let me tell you something about myself. I love my freedom, and I do not fear anything. I take great pride in that fact. After the pact with that disgusting creature, I lost my freedom. There is no one in the world that can control my life, not even the gods. I cannot forgive what she has done, so I'm going to resurrect Volcrus and erase him from existence with my own two hands. Are you in pain, Uzo? You don't seem to be able to talk anymore. Sorry, but I can't end your suffering yet. What you're feeling right now is key to this ritual. Tedious! Keep reciting the fourth passage.
Yes, death and destruction are partial to all.
Here he comes. Safi, stand back. Safi!
No, I want to...
Even though your case is a bit different, you're still bound to Volcrus. As you do not possess a high amount of magical power, you will be controlled by me.
That's right. Last time I was there when fighting Volcrus was. And I still want to try. Will I have the courage to fight against Volcrus? Or will I become like an Uzo? I don't know about that, but I know one thing for sure, Master Shin. Master, I will fight! I'm throwing away all my past connection with Volcrus.
Alright, but if you end up being controlled...
If that happens, please kill me yourself. Make my suffering long and hard.
I bet. Here it comes! Here you are, Volcrus. I've been waiting for you. I can feel the taste of my adrenaline in my mouth. I really like a good battle.
Who dares awaken me from my slumber? Was it you? I must reward you with what you most deserve. Death!
Volcrus, I can't lose him. Masoukishin! Nothing, you must fight back. Don't just let him win. Just think about the possibilities. Just think. I can't lose. I don't want to die until Masoukishin fucks my brains out!
Damn! Okay. You managed to bypass Volcrus' control. Well done, something.
Oh yeah, I'd bypass this much, so much more. I believe the proper term is vulgar, abortion, coarse, or crude.
This is getting good right now. Seriously.
You know what's up, dude? You know,
That Japanese girl is kind of weird.
Well, she's an info. She's that dangerous kind of info, though.
Hearing that coming from you is really something.
Can you really break out of a curse pact just because you forgot about it?
Now, those kind of pacts influence your actions using power suggestion, and I don't mean advice, but the psychological kind. They really are something else. A powerful suggestion could even convince you to kill yourself. By losing his memory, Shu must have removed those suggestions. He was finally able to kill Volcrest.
The whole thing sounds crazy, but the kind of crazy thing he would do. I guess he doesn't feel as evil as he did before. I still can't lower my guard around him, though. I can never tell what he's really thinking.
What's with the long face here? It's nothing. It's just that I really get to spend time in Misaki and it's already getting late. Oh, there's always tomorrow, right, Misaki?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, mind you, all that is just basically what really happened behind the scenes. Well, time to go back. Of course, you had the option to just say, nope, don't want to know, but for this reason, I do want to.
Next time, let's find a place where we won't be interrupted, okay, Misaki? Hey, what's that face supposed to mean? Oh, that's right, I have some good news for you, Misaki. Wendy's coming back soon.
Really? Oh, thank God, so she finally healed.
Who's this Wendy? She's Sidebuster's designer. She was hurt during a terror strike and has been under medical care ever since. She's a real babe. That's probably why Masaki's in love with her. What? Masaki only has me! Why would you think of another woman?
I wouldn't say that I'm in love.
Really? Yeah. So I have a rival, huh? You better get cracking, because Wendy and Misaki have a lot of history together.
Cut it out, Sidenote! Are you enjoying this or something?
Yep. Misaki, have you heard the new prophecy from this year?
No, this is the first time I've heard about it.
Yeah, recently had a new vision.
It's not another devil, is it?
We don't know that yet, but it seems a new threat for Agios is coming. That's all they could tell us for this moment, unfortunately.
Vegas usual, huh?
I think if it's wrong, only you against Sidebuster can beat this new threat.
Huh? Only me?
So they said.
Am I supposed to fight this big threat alone?
We don't know yet, but I don't think so. We'll be there with you all the way.
Do we at least know when this thing is supposed to happen?
Supposedly within a year, but it could be as early as 6 months.
That's soon. Damn. So what am I supposed to do now?
Well, you can decide for yourself. There are too many uncertain factors to make any real plans yet.
Yeah, I can tell. Jeez. There's always a big threat on the horizon around here. And with that, I'm going to say right there, just in case if I want to do that again, just for shiggles, you know? just to make a difference between what would you say if you didn't care about the story or you did care about the story. So as you know before,
Slot A is Masaki, slot B is Ryun or Lune, and slot 3 is Shu. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop here, and in the next part, we're going to continue through number, well, I should say Act 2. So stay tuned. Wow, we got 7 here, over 7. 11. So stay tuned. More of Masoukishin-The, Lord of Elemental, Act 2. Right after this. Thanks so much for watching.